What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Crystal back on another video. We got our girl Keisha here today. Woo! Back to back, back to back. How you doing?
What's up, people? How's it going over there? Over the bridge?
Over the bridge around the corner. So we back with another video, and on this video we will be discussing
Motherhood.
motherhood. Okay,
Excuse
y'all.
me for eating. I'm hiding from my children right now. Motherhood.
So, everybody, if you don't know and you're new to the channel, thank you for subscribing or thank you for watching the video. I have 5 kids. I have 4 boys and a girl, and I have 4 other boys.
Which are my boys? I have 4 boys, and I have 5 other kids, which are her 4 boys and her little girl. And that's still not including the 17, 18, 19, 20, 32, 18 nieces that I have. That comes to my house and act like they live here. They won't be.
So, I have 2 older boys, and then my little girl is in the middle, and then I have 2 younger boys at the end. It's hard being a mom sometimes, and I just be wanting to throw them away. Just like now, one of my kids came in the door and they know I'm doing a video. If y'all have watched any of my previous videos, y'all would know I have to talk to my kids every time I'm on video. That's what being a mother.
With my boys are 2 to 3 years apart. One of my sons is 6'2". The second one is 6 foot. The third one is like 5'11". My other baby is like 3'4". But all of their dads are in the 6 foot. So imagine my 5'5" standing next to my 6'2". They're nerve wracking. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. And her kids, her boys are taller than me, and my oldest is taller than I'm short. I'm like what? 5'2", 5'3". So my oldest is good. What? 6 foot. So he real tall and lanky. Having multiple kids in the household, you have to deal with multiple personalities. My little girl on her own has at least 4 different personalities. And
Huh?
What? What you say?
I said, keep going. You're doing a good job.
Anyways, she has 4 different personalities. She just said she get it from me. I only have 1. Anyway, so anyways, so the biggest thing now is children going to virtual school. Oh my God. If you have any children that go to virtual school, you know what I'm talking about. It's horrible.
Motherhood. Explain later. Sorry about that. If you hear, that wasn't a grown man. Those were my boys. I'm sorry, Crystal. Go ahead, sweetie.
No, I was waiting on you about virtual. Our children been in virtual school.
Oh, it's horrible. One thing you will learn about me, I am very opinionated, but it's my opinion. If you don't like it, hey, you can go suck Humpty Dumpty while I give a freak. Um, Virtual school is the dumbest crap ever. I understand it was designed for the safety, which is, you know, whoever thought about it, hey, good. And I know it really hard for schools and the government to come up with all these laptops and computers. So we have to give them a hand clap for that because they did that in an applicable amount of time, which is kind of scary because it's like, were y'all prepared for this? Because they got them computers and no laptops kind of quickly, most schools anyway. But anywho, no, it all our kids are really now lazy. They're irritated from being in the house too long. A lot of kids, when they go back, gonna have a lot of social anxiety because they've been cooped up with, with who we're supposed to be cooped up with. The grading is off. The teachers are off, and then a lot of teachers have gotten away with some of the stuff that they shouldn't have got with. Some of these teachers, seriously, and when I say seriously, man, talk so crazy to these kids. Oh my God! Like I have literally had to go to the board on some teachers because they feel like because they're on the computer screen they can talk any type of way because most moms and dads and grandparents and foster parents and shout out to all anybody that's raising any type of kid, man, shout out to y'all because mom, dad, whoever are out, kids of course be disrespectful. They we all were kids at one point when our parents went around, you beep beep, yeah, beep beep beep. We were doing stuff we didn't have no business. So of course our kids make them crazy. But sometimes it can be something really, really small. And a teacher would shoot off on a kid like they're grown. And which throws everything off, which throws focus off, which makes everything even worse. Grades are down. A lot of kids not learning. I think this is the most luckiest thing ever. So my opinion on Zoom classes is way thumbs down. Sisker and Ebert thumbs down. Okay, what about you, babe?
Oh, me,
You look.
I
Don't
um
make that look. You look constipated.
me, I used to love Zoom because my kids was at home. But this was in the beginning. But now that we going towards them getting out of school, I really wish they can go back to school, y'all. I really do. Because the teachers are horrible. The grading is horrible. My kids, they will be doing their work and I will sit there and they would be doing their work and I would see them send their work to their teachers and they teachers said they don't see their work on the screen. My kids get up every morning. I make sure that my kids is in Zoom every single day. Every single day, I make sure they log in. Every single day, I make sure they in class. Every single day, I make sure they do their work. Even if I'm at work, I'm on my phone FaceTiming with them, making sure they got their stuff done. Period. But if the teachers, if the teachers on with the teachers, they claim they not getting nothing from the students. Well, from my kids, I can't speak for nobody. Even with Keisha, I had two of my nephews. Well, they actually my cousin, but I call them my nephews, Cameron and Marion. I had them for 2 weeks, y'all. And I used to do them the exact way I did my kids. But for some reason, they was missing days while they was here. So I'm so ready for all this stuff to go back. I wanted my kids to go back to school, but y'all, they talking about some only 2 days out of a week. They might well stay at home. So the virtual thing is
Another issue is truancy.
right. So that's another reason why I say I keep my kids on their stuff. But we as parents and we as mothers can do all we can on our end, but the teachers have to be on their stuff too. They probably was prepared to give all the students their laptops, but they wasn't prepared to work with these type of Zoom meetings, because it's more than just with my kids and her kids. There's 9 kids all together. Just imagine a whole classroom for the children. That they have the different subjects and everything that y'all have to, the teachers have to do.
And to me, they didn't put accountability. Like one of my babies have ADHD. And he's not the moderate ADHD. He's ADHD with acute depression and anger, which means you say something to him, he automatically withdraws from you. Automatically. So by you doing Zoom, he can actually go like, shh, close down. I don't want to talk to you. He's shut off from the world. Um, you can say something, he'll get angry. Punch the computer. My baby has punched TVs, punched his brothers. He's punched teachers. Did y'all put those type of kids in accountability? I'm not proud of that at all. But actually, his brother and his dad and his other siblings have similar problems. It's their type of form of ADHD. He can sit there for a little while. You know, he might get a little antsy, but not too much. Because it took for me to learn that there's different type of forms of ADHD. And shout out to the moms that have to deal with that. Man, we are here with you for real. But did y'all put that in accountability? I mean, these are the kind of questions we should have asked, or we did ask and then get an answer to. And to be like I say, I not big on this subject because we're at the end of the year. Most 80% of kids are going to fail.
Yep.
So there is really no point in even having this conversation because it's at the end where we're looking at the finish line. It's really a done deal.
And most likely all my kids don't have to go to summer school.
Mine too.
So
Bye bye summer.
and two of my two youngest kids have speech impairment, but it ain't nothing wrong with their brain. Um, with one of my sons, his when he well, I used to well, I kind of still have speech impairment, but now that I'm older, I know how to control it. With one of my sons, he like me. I talk with my tongue a lot. So majority some of my words people rarely understand. If you're not close to me or you not don't be around me like that, you won't understand it. Sometimes I talk real fast. So with one of my sons, he do the same. If you don't be around him or you not around him, you will not understand anything. You really have to tell him to slow down. And he also get to a point where someone comes to ask him, instead of him having the patience, instead of the teacher having the patience and saying, calm down, say it word for word, they try to, oh, I don't understand you. I don't understand you. Reset, and it frustrate him. So being a person that want to go into being a teacher or educator for some of the, you know, soon, you have to have patience with these kids. Yeah, kids can be rude, they can have attitudes, they can talk back, but guess what? That's why they have parents. You don't sit on the, huh?
I'm gonna let you finish, but we finna switch this up. Go ahead, finish.
So, um, they why that's why they have parents. But some parents probably don't care, but it's the initiative that a teacher would take to at least talk to a parent or a guardian or something that's around the child. I am gonna hurt somebody. And I do want to apologize again. If you hear a lot of background noise, I do apologize because it's my kids.
I don't apologize. I'm hungry and I'm eating.
They don't care about you eating. I want some.
I know this liar is off the chain. Then I got my crackers.
Y'all, she can cook her tail off. You hear me? But being a mom, period.
Okay, so let's switch this up to a little live wire. I'm gonna say the last will comment about teachers, and of course you say your last will comment. Some of you teachers are awesome. I have an older sister.
Is.
Me and that wench don't get along to say the least. But I can tell you,
She's a
she
good
has
teacher.
so much patience.
Yes.
Oh my God. I give her a hand clap because me and her talking, we go at it. So for her to find, and this is why I'm saying this, for her to find patience for kids to have ADHD, for kids to have speech, for dumb, ignorant parents, for dumb, ignorant staff members, for dumb, ignorant district members, the board of education, the government messing with their checks, their funding, they underpaid, they can't, you get what I'm saying? For her to still love to teach, my sister loves it. That girl got a master's and a bachelor's and a thing in some computer. I think she's going to school for something else. She loves teaching. For her to find patience, and like I said, me and my sister, I love her to death. She called me right now, I'm on my way. And this is vice versa. But we clash because our egos are too big. But like for her to find patience, I have no remorse for you teachers that get agitated and put kids out for the Zoom. Y'all calling these parents back to back. Y'all talking to these kids like they're adults. I have no remorse for you. I don't. And I'm one of those calm but ignorant parents. I'm going to record you. I'm going to get on that tail. And I want to say on that donkey because I want to say the other word. And I'm going to try to get you fired. You don't need to be there. You don't. Sorry, you don't. And I know I'm not qualified enough to say what a teacher's supposed to be and not to be. But some of y'all seriously are there for a paycheck. I bull spit you not. Y'all are there because it was easy. You knew somebody. You had a degree. I don't know why you were there, but at one point you might like it. You might not like it. I don't know why you're there, but some of you guys really don't deserve to be there. And I'm sorry to say that. To all my teachers who really do love this, man, shout out to y'all. But for the rest of y'all fools, go back to your mama and try it again, player.
Yes. I agree. I really
So
agree.
my sons, one of them, as I know, is sexually active. Freaks me the French toast out. I am overprotective of my boys. And when I say overprotective, like they have to come in the house when the street lights still come on. You hear me?
I had fries in my mouth, y'all, and I'm about to choke. Wait,
What?
we didn't have this conversation.
We're about to have it now.
You don't wait till we get. Hey, y'all. Well, she gonna have to see me. Okay, keep going.
So, one of my boys, what lost his virginity. What was it, 15? Lost your virginity at what, 15? It was like 15, 16. He doesn't want to give me the accurate year because he knows I'm going to kill him. So I'm going to say 15, 16. Okay, here I'm coming when we get through. Okay, we almost through. Okay, so with this subject, my older sister, she gives him protection. His dad gives him protection. My brother gives him protection. I'm trying to protect him by locking him up in the closet, in the basement, down the street, in the corner, in the back, in the safe, in the vault. Bank. I had my babies young. My cousin had my babies, they're young. My mom had her babies young. I am a real big on breaking the mold. So I'm trying, because history is always doomed to repeat itself. But
And I
just don't.
think history is trying to hit me, but devil is a lie.
And see, I'm trying to prevent that from me. But I can't because one day, like I said, some girls was knocking on my window. Yeah, my boys are handsome. And I'm not
They
saying,
are very handsome, y'all.
and I'm not saying that
Very.
it's because I'm their mom. They are. Like, if I was a cougar and I didn't know them, I'd go buy a couple PlayStations, you know,
I'll beat her ass.
and a couple Nike. What is it? Nike suits and a couple of Jordans. I catch you. I catch you.
That's
Everything.
not a Kruger. That's a rapist.
I said if that was of age.
Oh, okay.
I said if I was a cougar and they okay, if I was a cougar and they were of age and they weren't my kids. That's what I'm saying.
What's of age? 20, 30?
21 and above. No.
What's a Kruger?
Well, actually it's 25 now. I believe that of age is when you can buy liquor. Because if the government feel like you can drink, then I feel like they won't go after you in the courtroom. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think 18 is legal. To me, your mind is you're still a teen. It's an 18. You're still a teen. So I don't believe the 18 is legal. I don't. That's just me. It's just me. Like people trying to kick their kids out when they're 18. It's still teen. That's me. My boys can stay with me at least until they're 25. After 25, I need to start reevaluating my parenting, and I need to see where I went wrong, and I need to fix it so I can getting your life started. Cause it ain't like back in the day when we could really go to work, go to school. We had help. The government would actually give us daycare and not set it to 5 years, where parents would love their grandkids. We don't got the same generation we had when we were little. Okay, because Kiwana and Mimi at the club together, which is mama and daughter. And the little sister, which is dang on near the same age as the baby she watching, which is, the sitter now. Like you literally have 50, 60-year-old women still having kids. And then they'll drop the kids off and go to the club. All I'm saying. So yeah. I'm not loving this sexual thing. I'm not ready for it.
No, not even my baby.
Yeah.
That's my baby.
And
Her babies and my babies is her baby. So anything that happen, her babies, that I believe that be upset me. But it's hard to keep kids from certain things these days. Now I can say for me being a mom, I have a 19-year-old. Yes, I was trying to keep my son out at 18. And I have my reasons. And if you want to talk about it, you comment down below. But he is sexual active and not using protection. And it got him in a couple of situations where I can only talk and help him deal with it and help him go through it. But, you know, these kids these days, when parents say something, it go in one ear and out the other, especially when they think they grown and they know more than us.
And for all your young viewers, a lot of you guys hear your parents say, "Oh, you think you did this? I did it," or whatever. A lot of stuff y'all done, we have done. A lot of stuff y'all doing now, we don't know what the freak it is. And for anybody that's having issues with um your think of it, your sexuality, come on out with it now. I feel like one of my boys is having a problem with it. That's why I'm saying it. I think he's a metrosexual. He does feminine things, but I don't know. And I encourage him all the time, but I think he's really fighting with it. I'm not encouraging him because I am a Christian, but hey, we're all Christians in that. Well, not all of us, but most of us are Christians. But we're not doing what we're supposed to do. So who am I to judge him? You get what I'm saying? I'm not married, and I had a sleepover last night. That's all I'm saying.
Well, thank you for coming to this video and watching us. If you want to see more Keisha, come on back over here and let us know. I love her, y'all. She's my best friend. I can't wait to see her in person if I can just out. We was close now. Okay, so thank you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and leave your comments down below. Deuces.